Good morning, Lincoln County. This is Dr. Allen coming to you today from North Lincoln High School, home of the Knights. I'm here with Mr. Kathy, the principal, and Bryson, a senior here at North Lincoln. Coming to you this week for your core communication for February the 3rd, 2022. This week, February 1st, we kicked off Career and Technical Education Month, or CTE Month. Some people call it Vocational Ed or Workforce Development, whatever you want to call it. But Mr. Kathy, at North Lincoln High School, what is the importance of CTE?
CTA is critical here because we're preparing kids for their next step. For a lot of people, it's straight into a workforce, or it's into a like a tech school or even college. But no matter what, our end goal is for all of our students to be gainfully employed in our area and serving our area.
All right, so we have a lot of variety here of CTE classes at North Lincoln High School and Lincoln County Schools and School of Tech. Bryson, what were some of the CTE classes you've taken at North High?
I've taken a lot of business management classes and marketing classes, and it's really allowed me to explore that area, and I've taken a lot of interest in that area, and that's what I'm thinking about majoring in college.
So that's kind of the point. You kind of experiment a little bit in high school, see what you like, see what you don't like, and see what you think you want to do when you get bigger and grow up and go to college. And not necessarily everybody has to go to college through CTE, but the opportunity is it gives them a pathway of opportunity to look forward to in the future. So you say you're going to go to college and business will be your major?
Yes, sir.
All right, so see, it pays off, and lesson learned on that. Speaking of college, Mr. Kathy, what do we need to know for getting ready for college at this point? This is February, so we've got a few more months of school. If I'm a senior, what do parents need to know about college prep?
Okay, so for college prep now, at this point, a lot of our seniors are hearing back from colleges or any other trade schools that they're going to. An important step is completing the FAFSA. That is absolutely critical to secondary institutions. They want FAFSA completed so that they can even align students to scholarships or opportunities. You even need it for registration in most schools nowadays. Even people going straight into the workforce need FAFSA because their employer may have an opportunity to send them to training. That's right. And that training could be paid for through the federal government for that company. So pretty much no matter what you're doing, where you're going, a FAFSA completion is very critical. And now's the time to do that because we have the resources here to help parents through that, help them navigate it. And once you get through it the first time, it's not that difficult. So I would say, celebrate where you're going, but then the most important next step is make sure that FAFSA is completed.
And getting ready with that, because everyone could qualify for some money. Nobody makes too much, probably. So because there's federal, there's state, and there's institutional money to be given away based on the FAFSA completion. Bryson, if you were talking to some of your classmates or other seniors or kids who are 16, 17, 18 in Lincoln County schools, what would you give them advice about getting ready to go to college?
I would say just pretty much deciding on a college that you see fits your future best. Programs that they have, connections with the world that they have, their alumni is a big one, and basically choosing a right college that not only suits you but also suits you for your future.
That's right. Definitely good words from both of these guys. So a couple other things to think about this week. We have today we have Lincoln County Schools Spelling Bee. Good luck to all of our elementary and middle school winners that are competing today for the crowning of the champion of Lincoln County Spelling, and they'll go on and compete in the regional competition later in the spring. Also next week we have Guidance Counselor Appreciation Week, February 6th through the 10th. Mr. Kathy, talk to me about here at North Lincoln High School, how important are your counselors here at school?
Yeah, our counselors are vital to everything. Everything from assisting students in a day-to-day navigating the rigors of high school life to planning that next step, no matter what it is. Be it looking at prepping for military employment, colleges or trade schools, to helping with schedule registration. They do it all here. They do a little bit of everything with our students. We couldn't function without them.
And I definitely want to appreciate all of our school counselors and our career development coordinator counselors at each of our schools within Lincoln County. We'll celebrate you next week. Also next week we have a Board of Education work session coming up on Tuesday at 1 o'clock at our office. We have the 100th day of school coming up on next Friday, February the 10th. Definitely most of our elementaries will probably celebrate something with that, but 100th day coming up, it's hard to believe we are already there. Want to congratulate West Lincoln and Lincoln High School for making it to the dual team third round of the dual team playoffs in wrestling this week. We also look forward to West Lincoln hosting the 2A Wrestling Regional Championship on February the 11th on a Saturday at West Lincoln. As a reminder, parents, we do not have school on February the 17th and 20th. Those are work days for our staff. All right, so moving on to National Day of. Bryson, talk to us about what is coming up next week in the National Day of Landscape.
On February 6th is Chopsticks Day.
National Chopsticks. So do you like using chopsticks or a fork?
I mean, depends on what I'm eating, really.
Do you eat chopsticks when you eat Asian food?
Yeah.
Okay, do you eat chopsticks? Use chopsticks?
I attempt.
I attempt to, yes. I'm not good at it. All right, I'll stab it and then shove it in. All right, keep going.
All right, so February 7th is Periodic Table Day.
Periodic table, so I'm going to test your science. All right. What is, we'll give you the easy one. What is O2?
Oxygen.
All right, what's Fe?
I have no idea.
Iron. You should know that. You lift iron all the time. All right, keep going.
February 8th is Scouting Day.
Scouting Day. So that is Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts Day. We want to appreciate those kids that make that commitment and learn those life skills. Were you in Scouts?
No, sir, I was not.
Were you in Scouts?
I wasn't, but I do want to give a shout out to all of our scouts because Eagle Scouts have helped us do a number of things here on our campus.
Yep.
We love working with our Eagle Scout Council. I know from work with them, you were Eagle Scout, right?
I was an Eagle Scout. That's
Yep.
right.
So we love our Eagle Scouts and the work they do, all Scouts, and it's been a pleasure to work with those people.
That's right.
All right, and February 9th is Pizza Day.
Pizza Day. So deep dish, New York style, Chicago style, thin crust. Which is it? Hand tossed.
I like pretty much everything. Pretty much hand tosses.
Hand tossed. All right, anchovies or meat?
Oh, it's got to be meat lovers.
Yeah, meat lovers.
Meat lovers.
That's right. All right, keep
All
going.
right, and then February 11th is Inventor's Day.
Inventor's Day. Have you invented anything?
Not really. I can't say I have.
I haven't either. But in Mr. Peterson's class here, I like what they do. That's probably the closest thing I think about when I think of Inventor's Day. What do they do in Mr. Peterson's class?
Yeah, so Mr. Peterson's class, he kind of models off of some work they did at Google, where students, research something they're passionate about, and then they go about solving problems using either technology or the reiterative, process of problem solving. It's pretty cool. And then they come up with a product at the end. Most of them invent something that's pretty cool.
That's right. So it's called 20 Time Project, and definitely that's the closest thing that I can think of with inventor appreciation. Bryson, thanks for letting us see those days of next week. Last but not least here, I want to give a good shout out to our future lacrosse team here at North Lincoln. That's getting ready to kick off here in the spring. You want to make a plug for the teams?
Yeah, so love the work that these guys are doing. We came together and formed a club last year, and then already ready for varsity competition with our numbers. We're going to probably have 40 athletes playing men's lacrosse, probably 20 athletes playing women's lacrosse, and we're just excited to be in I think we're in the Western 3A lacrosse conference that will range from Asheville all the way down to us. We're at the southernmost end of that.
All right, so you gonna play lacrosse?
No, I'm not. But
You can hurt some people with that. I want to congratulate you on your acceptance to Richmond. Can you spell Richmond?
RICHMOND.
Very good. See, that's very important. If you can spell the college you're going to go to, appreciate the effort you've given in the classroom and on the field to get a scholarship to go play ball there. Wish you the best of luck there. Everyone, y'all have a good week coming up, and remember to be safe and kind to others' interactions and their words. Take care.